Welcome Cubs, welcome Lions to your Monday, May the 4th craft edition video. We are going to need some yarn, some cardboard, popsicle sticks, or maybe go out and find some twigs or little branches or something that you can use. Skewers would work as well. We are going to make some adorable little yarn wrapped flowers today. So I've already made a couple just as little demos. You could use colored string, yarn, ribbon might work as well. Use some different materials and see what kinds of different colors and textures you can bring to your own little yarn wrapped flowers. Okay, so we're going to take a piece of cardboard and turn it, use your scissors, remember, thumb on top, fingers on the bottom, and we are going to turn it into a flower. So I just turned it into a simple tulip shape. Parents might have to do the cardboard cutting. Some of the lions might be able to do it. Cardboard can be a little bit tricky depending on how heavy it is. If it's a fairly thin cardboard, then by all means, please try to cut out your own flower shapes. Okay, and they come in lots of different shapes, right? They can have little round petals like a little pansy or a daisy. You can make them like tulips. You can make a big giant sunflower if you have a big enough piece of cardboard and lots of yarn. Okay, so I was just making them small because I happen to have green popsicle sticks handy and various yarns. So tried to pick some different shapes and some different colors. So I'm going to take my little tulip shape and my yarn. Haven't used this yarn in a little while. It's a little bit tangly. There we go. So take the end. Don't cut it before you're ready to be done with it, otherwise you might find yourself having to cut more and more pieces of it. I'm just going to use the whole ball as I'm wrapping it around. So take your yarn, tape it to the back of your flower. Okay. And then you are just going to easy peasy start wrapping that flower and trying to cover as much of it as you can so that you get all that beautiful color and just to make it very bright. Okay, so just wrap as many times as you need to get that color going. I'm seeing that I've got some on one side, it's looking pretty nice and covered, so always be checking both sides because you might find that maybe you've got some empty spots that need some filling. So make sure you're always looking at both sides, and especially the side that you want to be the front of your flower. Okay, sometimes those points can be a little bit tricky to cover. You might just need to wrap around a few times. Or maybe you even need to use a little bit of tape and actually tape it down in certain spots so that it stays put where you want it to be. Alright, these should be fairly quick and easy. You could make a whole bouquet full of yarn wrapped flowers in just a few minutes. Snip, and voila! My little yellow flower is done. I'm going to take my popsicle stick and just kind of tuck it underneath the string as best I can. You could tape it on if you wanted to. I felt like it would be easiest to wrap the flower first and then attach the stick, because otherwise you're going to have to work around the stick and the stick might wind up with some yarn on it. But there we go, perfect. If you wanted to be very ambitious, you can maybe take some paper, construction paper, green construction paper, and make some little leaves or something. But I am just going to pop it in here into a little jar to make it look kind of like a little bouquet of flowers. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. I would like to read you a book about flowers. Now, this is a nonfiction book published by Capstone Press called Flowers. Plants need flowers. Flowers make seeds and fruits for plants. Flowers come in many colors, shapes, and sizes. Flower buds grow from the stem of a plant. The buds open and flowers bloom. Flowers have pollen inside. Pollen helps flowers make seeds. So if you've ever taken a dandelion and rubbed it under your chin, or maybe you've touched another flower and it has that kind of yellow sticky powder, usually right from the center of those flowers, that is the pollen of a flower. Parts of the flower turn into fruit. Seeds grow inside the fruit. New plants grow from seeds. I wonder if anybody can guess what kind of plant this is. What kind of fruit is that going to be? My guess is a tomato. Colorful flower petals attract birds. The birds sip on nectar from inside the flowers. Roses have soft petals that smell good. Roses grow on bushes. We eat some flowers. Cauliflower is a white flower. We eat it raw or cooked. Artichokes are flower buds. They make good dips and sauces. Pretty or plain, large or small, flowers help plants make fruit and seeds. Parts of a sunflower. Flower, leaves, stem, seed, and root. All right, next week, if you could have a jar, some paper towels, and if you could get your hands on some seeds. It doesn't really matter what kind of seeds you have. I happen to have sunflower seeds that I'm going to be working with. If beans work really, really well, chia seeds. If you have chia seeds, those often work really well to grow very quickly too. So any kinds of seeds that you have that we could do a little growing experiment would be fantastic. All right, a quick all about me. This is about Ryan. So my name is Ryan, R-Y-A-N. Ryan is one of my afternoon lion learners. I like to eat pancakes. Yum. I like to play with cars. I am 4 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, all about Ryan. Nice to hear more about you, Ryan. Okay, I am looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday for our video and our craft activity. And then I'm looking forward to our Zoom meetings this week. Remember, it's Crazy Hat Day at our Zoom meetings. So try to wear some kind of crazy hat. Make it yourself. Decorate a hat that you already have. Or just find some kind of crazy thing to put on your head. See you next time.